A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all the donators of $5 or more. Dead Zergling, Radio Raptor, and Vlad Tepish 3176. You all helped make this possible. Howdy, Insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal SirRosser here. When last we left off in the Valley of Suffering, known as Floor 6 of the Dungeons of Dredmor, I had eaten a bad mushroom and poisoned myself. I'm better now. I just walked it off. But also, when we had left off, we had places to go. About a quarter of the floor left to explore. And I aims to explore it now. So off we go. Now, we're keeping an eye out for any kind of iron or aqua vitae, because those are things that I can now use to my advantage. In the sense that I can now make healing potions out of them. And I will look forward to doing some of that. Oh! I do not want to be in front of this Plague Tato when it charges. Let's just get right out of that thing's way. Oh, good. The lion thing is charging too. Could be a problem. Let's knock you back. And we will toss out a bit of acid here. I was kind of hoping it would help a little more. No such luck. Plague Tato is being something of a problem. So, in order to combat this problem, I am going to use this. On myself, right now. I really need for some of this poison to damage these enemies a little more. And kick. That got him. A little tense, but nothing I couldn't handle. And we have greedy plunge caps. Last time we had mudwinds, now we have greedy plunge caps. Well, got a bunch of them. Let's eat one, and we get vampirism. Oh, so that could potentially be useful if I was in melee and really needed to heal in a hurry. But when am I ever going to be in melee on purpose and at the same time be down a lot of health? I ask you. It's unthinkable. That's a weird looking stone clubby looky thingy. I can't wait to see what it does. A snow bale. They try to kill me. Sometimes they might even succeed. But that is a giant stone club. Well, makes sense. That's another one of those items that I haven't seen before. Hello. And wait for it. Wait for it. Well, honestly, this problem is sorting itself out. And go. Thank you, Team Acid Burst. Once again, you've shown me the way. These seem like an awful lot of enemies to be fighting. And they are. Let's see if I can expedite this process with a liberal application of Scatha's roots. Why not? I have plenty of MP. Might as well go nuts with it, right? Yeah. Given the build I have, I think next I might want to look into upping my Viking magic skill tree. because I have a pretty good magic attack and regen going on. And if I could bolster that by getting the zappy lightning, even better. You basically use it every round. And when that zappy lightning attack goes haywire, oh boy does it go haywire. I'm glad the enemies focus on the robot and not myself. Makes me feel a lot better about basically everything. There's still gnomes underfoot. Alright. Oh, are there more? Root you in place. Root you in place. Go forth, robot. Solve this problem. And there's an iron ingot, which, as we've established, I can grind down. And a plum, which if I had just a little bit more alchemy skill, I could use all this fruit I've been saving to make aqua vita, by first making it into alcohol, and then turning the alcohol into the aqua vita, or vitae. Not sure how exactly it's supposed to be pronounced. But I'm coming for this gnome. That's for sure. That gnome has ceased to be. What's that, a gargoyle bolter? Well, didn't quite disarm it. But it would have been worth a couple of XP if I had. Yeah! Smash! Maim, crush, and or destroy. I'm just gonna let the robot do its thing. Disarm you. Disarm you. Thank you. And an inconspicuous pressure plate. Huh. I don't even want to know what that does. And I honestly don't know what it does, but I don't think I want to find out the hard way. Open wide! Really? Okay, what do we have here? Lutefisk statue. We have 61 pieces in the tank. I will remove from my cube 144 and place them on the altar. Go. And I got a sword that I'll never use. Neat. Maybe I should just save my Lutefisk up, but if I do that, if you save 999 Lutefisk, you'll get a much better item. But if it's an item you can't use with your build, you've wasted all that Lutefisk. Which is why I am trying for several smaller items. What a suspicious area this is. I'm going to Digging Ray through it. Okay. That meant nothing. Duly noted. But it was suspicious, you must admit. Hey! A salesman? What do you have for me? Casserite? Crossbow? Some buccaneer gloves? Basically nothing I'm ever gonna use. Am I holding on to anything I can sell right away? I am. Sell you. Sell you. Got a fairly empty inventory, so that's good. Means I'll waste less time in the long run. And isn't that our ultimate goal? To make rapid progress, and to that I would answer no. Our goal is to not die. It's the most important thing you can do in this game. You know, it might take you a year to get through it, but if you get through it, then you have succeeded. Whereas if you play for 364 days and then you die, you've wasted 364 days now, haven't you? That's a lot of dudes. This one's asleep. I think I'll wake him up. Boom. And you know what else? Why don't we bounce our grenade in here? And did it bounce off? Gas canister becomes hostile. Okay, it's over here. And it's trying to kill us. Why is it trying to kill us? That's weird. Maybe that's just a quirk of the programming. Yeah, I'll just assume that that's what that was. See? It's doing all of this work on my behalf. Except for the part where it gasses out my robot. But again, I don't think the robot takes any damage from that. Kinda hard to tell. Just let it do its job. If you're just joining us, the enemies and traps and everything don't move until you move in this game. So that's what... Ooh, a clockwork orb! That's a new orb. It increases my trap affinity, and pretty good up for my magic, it looks like. What's the downside, I wonder? The downside is I've already got one that's, slightly cursed, it would appear. 10, 5, 1, 2, 1, minus 1. Yeah, you know what? The one we had seems slightly cursed, but also slightly blessed. It ups our strength, but it downs some other stuff, so this one's going in, the old one's going out, and maybe that will help just a little bit. And if it doesn't, oh well. At least I tried. Who knows, maybe I'll even find another one and I can Krong it up on the anvil of Krong. I tried to disarm that. I always try to disarm those. So often, I fail. I need more trap affinity. Ah, and here we have another one of these rooms. So, if you'll recall, I've been keeping notes on them. On which combination placed in which holes after pulling the lever give me what kind of machine that I can use. So, let's see if I can find my notes. These are not they. Oh, wait. Yes, they are. So, I know how to get a food dispenser and a craft dispenser. So, let's try another one. IAO and AIO we've done. So those are all the ones that end in O. Let's try the one that ends in the A, Jiggy. What do we get for what I refer to as IOA? Pull the lever and we receive bolts. Let me write that down right now. Bolts. Good. We're doing science. Or video gaming research, I suppose. Now, I could buy all of these and put them in my Lutefisk cube, or at least all of the cheap ones. So I will. Like anything that's relatively inexpensive, you know, compared to how many you get, or just at all, goes straight in the Lutefisk cube. We do this because really, what else are you going to use all that money on? Nothing, that's what. Not a frick-ding blasted thing. Yoink. Good, good, good. More fun was had with each passing moment. What's not fun? Plague potatoes. Let's just acid them right on up. Ha! That'll teach them. I think some of that might have gotten on me a little bit, but it's kind of hard to tell. You back off. I damaged my own robot in that exchange. That's alright. We got a cold fish. Have to do something about that. Okay. Say fish. Will help with kicking. Oh, and we've also got a whole mess of odious puffballs. I'm not eating one of those because I know those explode into poison. I'm never gonna use them, but... Uh-oh. Yep, saw that coming. And another plunge cap that we got off the diggle. It was a fungal diggle. Fungidiggy. Diggy 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 damn. Robot, I leave you to it. I'm just gonna... Really? No. Back off. Leave me alone. Don't mess with me, man. I don't appreciate it. I don't want this. Okay. That's right. Plastic Caltripper. I have to try. It didn't go so well. Nor did that. Alright, go get him. Diffuse some of those Caltrips for me. Wow, this is not working well at all. Fortunately, I can just take it easy and try not to get hit for a bit. I'm sure things will work out well. My health regeneration isn't that great, but it is in the positive. I am not losing health with every step. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Just to feel safe. Moving forward. Robot, you wanna show up to work today? You want to walk right over something? Strong iron Caltrips, plastic Caltrips, and I didn't disarm those either. Great, 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 great. One more chance. Got those. There was nothing in here. Making this exercise completely useless. Neat. It's alright. Not too much of this floor to go, which, frankly, I'm glad about, because this floor makes it really hard to see crap on the ground, just because of the design of it. There's Potato. Piss it off. Charging onwards. Not you, Potato. Not you, Potato. You stay still. You just do your own thing. It'll be alright. Robot. That was probably a little close. See, if we could have just opened these chests up, the Potato could have gone over those. Or I suppose I could have rooted it with Scatha's Roots, which I keep forgetting I have. But it is an amazingly useful spell for crowd or enemy control. Small groups of enemies, not big ones. For the big ones, that's why we've got the thing that makes rocks pop up. Corruption Fluid. Nope. Not even gonna mess with that. And there's another way down. Let's try this door first. And the robot stepped on something. I have no idea what. We are going to toss a grenade. Grenade! I wonder if it's doing its job. It's hard to tell. I would imagine it is, though. Oh yeah, it is. Here it is, all gassing about. And then the luminescent fruit treant charged me. How dare it. Gonna hit it once. Right? Let things come on over to me, and then diagonal acid in your faces. Because I hate you all. You horrible, unwholesome dick waffles. Plague Tato is attacking me at a distance. They do that, you know. Is it going to run out of health? Or am I going to have to wait until my attack is back up? Well, at least its own poison is hurting it. 2, there we go. Ha! That got it. By the way, is my robot still around? Yeah, it's right there. It's not doing a whole lot. I wish it would. That'd make me feel a little more confident about my odds. There. You go. You get him. Quickly now. Whilst I pick up things, like this potion. A mysterious portal. That looks a little more dangerous than I want to deal with. You know what? Robot, you're fired. Here's your replacement. I don't have time for your nonsense of tracking the one enemy in the room that you can't possibly get to. That's no way to run a business, robot. Boy, I wish my health regenerated more quickly. So I do, so I do. And what room is this? Is this a Dwarven Express or something else? It is a Dwarven Express, so let's be very careful. We've activated some traps, like some strong iron caltrop eruptors. Please disarm it. Of course you didn't disarm it. Why would you ever disarm it? But I can disarm these. Maybe. Maybe not. And a rough blade trap, good. Alright. Now let's release the enemies. Or the boxes of evil. There could be enemies in the boxes of evil. We're going to find out. Let's find out with this one first. Yeah, I got enough health. And I got a razor blade. Okay. Next we have another one. And the third one I won't be able to put in my inventory. But that's okay because it's an enemy. Which I will attack now. And hope I don't die. But I might die. So I need to back up a little bit. And put some distance between me and the enemy. And by distance, I mean this robot. And also this Thaummite infestation. And possibly Scatha's roots. Basically as much damage over time as I can stick on it. And it has blinded me. My robot's still alive, but I can't see. I don't like that I can't see. You. Be saving my life. While I regain my vision. And I will blast you in the face! I think I might have missed. Bye, robot. Hope this does the trick. I better keep reapplying it. It did work. Okay, good, good, good. That was sketchy at best, potentially deadly at worst. But potentially only counts in naming the Chosen One to defeat the evil. And that's not what we're doing today. In the Dungeon of Dredmor world, you don't name the Chosen One to defeat the evil. You send heroes in one at a time until one of them hits the wall and sticks. That's what we're doing. So we're defeating the evil Dredmor. It's not the most hero-efficient method of winning, but by God, it's the method we've got. This is a boss monster. Kind of. It's also turned around to attack, but it's just a floating head, so I ain't worried. Okay, we have unleashed the Swarmies. I was not expecting that. But then again, when am I ever? Acid it is, then. Let this one get one step closer, and then we can hit several of them. And I even missed my robot in that exchange, so that's very fortunate. Can I get over here? Yes, I can. Good. Now, while they're distracted by the robot, I strike! I would also be picking up this yellow crown, but I think my inventory is full again. Naturally, it would be. It always is. We'll fight the enemies first. Well, the robot will fight the enemies first, then I'll deal with it. Yeah, there's another boss. This must be one of those side quests that we had on the back burner. Kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna get the robot off screen to speed up the process a bit. If he'll get off screen. There we go. I can just pound the spacebar and listen to the results. The results are favorable for me. Yep, very favorable. Something died. Huh, there's more of them in there. I don't know where my robot went either. It's gone. Let's just stick you here. Beats trying the alternative. We about done here? We about done here? Wow, that robot died too. I was not expecting that. This guy must be tougher than I thought. Or one of these little guys must be. Oh, there's a Diggle Commando in there too. No, it's a crustaceanoid gorilla unit. I have never seen one of those before, but I guess I haven't seen one now either. It's new. It's new to me. Come on, robot. You can take him. Don't make me get involved too. You know how much I hate that. I better eat myself an omelet. I have a feeling that I might have to do some actual work myself before much longer. Hopefully not, though. Wait for it. We are once again achieving gains. I'll take you. I can't. Because my inventory is full. I need to kick this thing out my way. That didn't work. I will blast this thing out my way. It's still there. I will attack it with acid. And still it lives. And my robot dies. What the hell is down there that's so difficult to defeat? Perhaps it's all of these enemies in a combination platter. So I'm going to open these, like this, right? And then I toss just a grenade in, and then I get the hell out. Out is the direction I get. Oh, I could have come down here. Except for, you know, the acidic rhizome trap. Ribosome. There we go. Finally, this room is cleared. Alright. That means I can take a moment to do a little bit of inventory management. So, 1 minute. Okay. I did some of that inventory management, and while I was there I picked up some fruits and some liquors because it is time to do some potion crafting. Turns out I do have enough fruits to make some of these liqueurs, and then I can turn some of the liqueurs into aquavita. Now, if I had one more skill, I could turn these wines into brandies, and then turn the brandies into aquavitas. But I'm not quite there yet, so all I can manage is to just turn the aquavitae into, or turn the more volatile liquors into aquavitae. But I'm still saving the vodka and stuff. I'm not turning all of it into that thing that I just talked about. But I am going to now turning these into healing potions, because there will come a time, I assure you, when I will desperately, desperately need as many healing potions as I can get. So now, I have this item, and I can go drop the rest of this stuff back off in my interdimensional space when my cooldown is done. But I have more healing potions now, so that's a bit of a comfort. Hell, it's a large comfort. Who am I kidding? I feel a lot safer when I've got a few of those that I can just chug in a row. If you get in a fix, drink an invisibility potion, then drink your healing potion. Also, I kind of wonder if I have what I need to make invisibility potions yet, but I think that's a higher level alchemy ingredient. And none of these, I don't think, will be particularly helpful. That looks cool, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make one eventually. So, here's another chance to pop on back to my... Well, let's take care of the Plague Tato first. Don't know why he's in the shop, but I aims to move him out of it right soon. Right. So that brings us to Inventory Management Round 2. 1 moment. Okay, back again. Realized a couple of things. Thing 1, I need to take this item to the monolith. The monolith's up here, so I'll probably digging ray my way up from whatever is through this door. Thing 2, I may have missed a room here, so I need to go back and check that real quick, just to make sure that it didn't contain the one thing I needed to make the game completely winnable. Like, for instance, this fruit tree ant. It'll drop fruits. I can turn fruits into liquor. A little more skill and I can turn liquor into better liquor. And you know what happens after that. But it was a room full of lutefisk. Robot? You attack that Plague Tato. You know what? Never mind. I'll get it. Take the day off, why don't you? Just be over here collecting lutefisk. And ignoring elves. Not ignoring this Diggle. Or actually, this elf either. Well, made short work of this room. That's good. Pick up these things. All the various things. And back on our way we go. Let's finish this floor up. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of the fungal menace. It's had its chance, and it has failed. This is going to bring monsters my way. Which of course I'll take because I need the XP. And... oh, no, that actually just healed me. Okay. So... I can't Digging Ray my way through this thing, so I'm going to have to... if I Dig Ray this way first... just a little bit. Oh, I can Digging Ray diagonally? I didn't know that. I suppose I should have, though. The hell is this thing? It's a magic dragon. Those can corrupt your items, and they usually don't show up until the next floor. So, I definitely do not want to mess with them hand-to-hand. Those and anything that can charge and do multiple attacks. Or my Banes. Sorry about that brief pause, had to sneeze. Anyway, the monolith. Monolith! Monolith! That's a mushroom! I didn't see it until I was right on top of it, because I wasn't paying attention. It's not safe. You definitely want to pay attention. Excuse me? Where are you going? You're going through that room if you know what's good for you. I will grind you up and use you for healing potions, if you do not obey my whims. I got whims. They need obeying. Don't question it. Just go with it. You go with that, and I'll go here with this. Boom. And I got another useless thing. Huzzah! Why am I even bothering with these side quests? They're bound to result in armor I can use at some point. Just gonna leave the robot up there. You can kill enemies as they appear. Alright. Shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 more rooms. I'll fight this. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I've got the power of kicking, and I know how to use it. That thing was infested by Thaumites, wasn't it? Don't want to get too near that, so... you go here. I'll go here. Far away from these, and let them slowly wilt out. The winter will take its toll on them, I assume. Don't you dare walk through them either, robot. Wow, robot's worse for wear. That cold carrot must have been a killer. Cold killer. Cold killer carrot. There we go. Hey, and it even dropped some rust. Neat. That's a useful cold carrot killer. And a carnelian, which I can use for my fire wands. And that is a magic sword, which I won't use, but I will take it. I'll just blast it right out of there. And an Anvil of Krong. Also great. You go deal with Mr. Fungidiggle. Go faster. Go, 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 go. Thank you. I get impatient when the robot just hangs on one spot for too long. But you know this. It is well established. So, having the Anvil of Krong, last time the Anvil of Krong cursed my Clockwork Orb. I'm gonna go out on a limb, gonna take a chance. You know what? Let's do the Cybertronic Amulet instead. I can get another one of those. Hey, I got a bonus. What is this bonus? It is the bonus of a little bit of extra acid resistance. Okay. That's really not all that impressive, but it's not a curse, so I'll take it. And I'll take these. Wow, this little hallway just keeps moving on up, doesn't it? Can we go now? Unhealthful golem. Are we finally at the end of this corridor? Yes, okay. Now just the last little bit in the southwest, and we'll be good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Yes, now that I'm willing to replace the robot, it's keeping up just fine. Yeah, that's right. You stay there and think about how you got killed. Your brother is much more powerful. Except he's kinda stupid, as we've just established. So we fight a few more. Just a few. Almost got it. There we go. Are you... I swan to Pete. Go! Go! This damn thing. I have to do everything myself. Oh, now you want to cooperate. Good for you. 10-4, Steel Buddy. I'm just gonna sneak around this side and see how many more rooms we're dealing with. Or at least I will if I can get there from here. A crab. I'll sneak up on it and carefully, gently blast it in the face. Ah ha ha ha. He gets the kick. I'll get the kick. Very good, very good. Whew. A monstrous mask. It's like the upgraded version of the Witch Doctor. I guess I'll collect my robot. That doesn't mean I'm enthused about the prospect. Yes, come with me. Do it now! We got this, we got this. Alright, 2 more rooms. This one looks like it's gonna be small. Yeah, these guys hit like a truck. There is no denying that. Can't believe that no level up has been achieved lately. All episode, really. You'd think I would have gotten at least one. What's in here? It's a trap. Not gonna deal with it. Wow. That guy came back soon. Y'all come again now, you hear? Come back now, you hear? Beverly Hillbillies. I'm sure you've never heard of it. Well, maybe the movie remake with Jim Varney, but I'm more familiar with the series. I used to watch on the Oldies channel. I'm not waiting. See, now I'll put the clockwork orb on there and see what's up. See what shakes out. See what occurs. See what I get. Alright. Do not disappoint me. I am not disappointed. That increased my sight radius, which is something I desperately needed. Huzzah! I'm happy about that. There's always just one more room, isn't there? You know what? You deal with that. I'm gonna open this. I'm going to try to avoid this trap, which is a glacial burst. Can I disarm it? Nope. Or did I? I can't tell. Hey, an emerald. There's something I probably won't use. And if I take out this blink baddie, we will be done with this floor. Once and for all. I just kick it. Alright. Level 6 is down. And caltrops are everywhere. And I'm actually disarming them for a change. Amazing. So, Looks like the nearest way down is just over here. Let's get to the next floor before we call it quits, see what we're up against. It's either the ice level or the fire level. I don't remember exactly which, but it's one or the other.
Critical hits. Critical hits.
But at least it's not the fungus level. The heck with the fungus level. That's gross. The robot won't make the stairs with me, so we go down and immediately into a den of monsters. I'm gonna pop you up, and I'm going to call it here for now, after making sure I have at least one step of retreat. So when we come back, we'll be dealing with this insanity. So, thanks for watching. Until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.